Welcome to the Envision Broadcasting, the station designed to encourage, equip, and empower you for growth and success. Presents Dear Queens of Tomorrow, a show that shares the stories behind teenage girls who inspire, empower, and lead others. The Dear Queens of Tomorrow with the girls from Girl Power Up Youth Group begins now.
Hi, my name is Deja.
And I'm Heaven.
And you're listening to Dear Queens of Tomorrow. So, yesterday the inauguration happened. And Joe Biden became president and Kamala Harris is vice president. So, with that being said, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Honestly, because he just bumped up the stimulus checks. And that means my mother is getting money. I might not be getting money personally, but, whenever somebody in the family has money, we all have money. Yeah. Heaven, how do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm not really a political person, but what I can say about it is I'm not going to believe anything somebody says until it actually happens. So if I don't see change, then, or if you talk about change and I don't see change, then I'm just not going to mess with you. I'm not going to acknowledge it. Because a lot of people, when they run for president, say a lot of things that sound good, but then it doesn't end up happening. Yeah, I mean, he got our stimulus checks up to however much money he got it up to. Like, what are you going to do about other things happening in society? And it's kind of, I just want to see what he's going to do in the long run. Like, are you actually going to change everything that's going on? Or are you just saying things just to make it sound good?
All I know is that $1,400 gonna do good for my pockets. Let me stop. But no, seriously, that no president. I mean, yeah, some in the past, they were actually doing some things, but I don't think right now, unless dang, president for 8 years. Oh my gosh. It's been a long time. We've been through 3 presidents, 3. I don't even know. I don't even know how long that is. That's a long time. Anyway, before then, I don't know what happened because I wasn't born yet, but
You were born Barack came Obama when I was...
Barack came Obama.
I'm sorry. Oh, God. I'm weak. But no, Barack came president when I was 1. I think, I think I was 5. I was 5 or 1. No, because... Yeah, I forgot. But
exactly. We can't even remember. We can't even remember it. My brain wasn't born yet. You understand? My brain wasn't developed enough to even remember the last president before Obama. So I don't even know what. It wasn't developed enough, Heaven. I wasn't in that. Oh yeah, let me look at the news and figure out who was president and what he does. No. For whatever age I was, year old, is about to look at the news and be like, oh yeah, the presidency.
But you just said you didn't even know the president before Barack Obama.
I didn't.
You didn't or you don't?
I didn't. I still don't. I can't remember his name. I don't know my presidents. I need the president song every time they ask me about my presidents. That's how much I do not know. But, I know the presidents that we had since I was alive. I mean, my brain was developed. And I actually started looking at stuff like that. But, it wasn't really in my head to, care for the presidents.
Yeah, I would say when they were doing that debate, Trump versus Biden, it was y'all not even saying what y'all are saying what y'all are doing, and Trump was saying what he was doing, which was a lie. Sorry. I mean, I'm not throwing shade to Trump. No shade. Be honest, okay? Just be honest, because we see what you're doing, and if you just come on national TV saying that you're doing this and that, and you're clearly not, then what does that make you look like? Come on now. And it's like they weren't even answering the questions. They were just running over each other, like Biden. I mean, he would answer questions here and there, but he wouldn't really answer it to the fullest extent. Like,
I mean, he couldn't.
I know, because he was Trump. Yeah, he was running over Biden. Like, Lord, it was a hot mess. That's what I'll call it.
I mean, at least the Cheeto Puff is out of the office. Yeah. But no, seriously, I didn't really care for Trump. Why? Because he was prejudiced. And prejudiced people, I don't really care for. I mean, everybody has their own opinions and reasons why they do things, and I feel like he had none. No good ones, at least, for me to at least like him. But that being said, I feel like he wasn't a good president because I don't really know about the ones before me except for like Lincoln and Bush, and Teddy Roosevelt. But those are the ones we learn like in history class and like actually learn about. We don't really learn about anything other than those like few presidents. And then there's Obama, Trump, and Biden, the ones that I've been alive for. Well, at least mentally in the state to remember what was going on while they were in the presidency. So,
yeah. And I feel like while Trump was president, a whole lot of racial things was going on. And it's like things were being brought to life. And we didn't see this when we were kids at all because it still happened. But like we were blind to it really. Well, not that blind, but we were blind to it. And then Trump became president, and like the last few days, I wouldn't say days, but like months when he was getting ready to get out of office, he didn't know that yet, but he was going, long going. So it's like a lot of stuff happened during those months, and not even during months, like years that I just been blind to until this year. Like racial things, a lot of protests happened. I mean, that happens a lot, but still, like, I've seen it now, and I was, I was more aware of it and things that were going on in the world today because of those protests, and I got to see it and live for it. So that's crazy. And the Capitol was honestly the craziest thing that I've probably seen this year because it was a whole bunch of Trump supporters just going rogue inside of the Capitol. Like, they really let them get inside of the Capitol. Like, who does that? Y'all sat there and let all those people come inside the Capitol, steal, and destroy things in the Capitol. And it's like, come on now. Now, if it was the other way around, and y'all know what I mean by that, it just would have went south. You know?
I mean, those are criminals, and they're talking about, oh, the police are after them, and they're going to get them, and everything like that. But those people, they know how to get out of the country. Like, we were talking about this when we were at our grandparents' house, right? This is like a story time, but we were talking about how, yeah, if it was the other way around, people would be in hospitals. Let's just say it like that. They'd be in hospitals and in graves, sadly, but true. And now we're seeing people on the news. Oh my gosh, I was maced in the face. Wow.
When peaceful protesters get shot with like rubber bullets, but those things still hurt. Like, just getting shot, period. Like, really? And then getting killed, beat, like, come on now. Peaceful protest, but then you got violent. You know what? That's
like, no, with the lady, I feel like everybody has seen this video. The lady in the video disclosed where she was from, and what she did. Like, I feel like that lady is one of those that do not know how to get out of the country. She just admitted to a crime. I hope they locked her up. I was maced in the face. No, they should have put her behind bars as soon as she got to the radio person. To the, what is it called? What are they? The news broadcaster. Before she got to the news broadcaster, they should have locked her up.
And it's like, people were literally running into the Capitol. First off, it was a police officer, saw this video, helping a lady down the stairs. Like, literally holding her hand or whatever, arm, whatever it was, helping her down the stairs. She should have been arrested, sorry. But, come on now. Now, y'all, come on now.
But the worst thing about that is there was one black policeman guarding the door.
Salute.
And he was running. He had to run away. Because nobody else was going to help him.
Yeah.
They could have killed that man. They could have shot that dude.
He didn't have no gun, did he?
No, they left him with a stick. How you going to fight off all them Trump supporters with AR-15s with a stick?
No, but it was just one dude, and he was guarding, I think it was like Chambers or something, and he was a black dude. And salute to him, he ain't let nobody through those doors. Like, that's crazy. You got a whole bunch of people guarding doors, and like 3 people on each door, and you let people get inside. Like, how crazy is that? And then you got one man just guarding Chambers, and like, ain't nobody get in there. Man, salute to that man, because...
Oh, yeah. And let's not forget the video where there was also an officer inside of the door, and they were about to close him in. Not just the hand, not an arm, him. This man was right in the middle of the door, asking for help, begging for help. And nobody was going to help him. Like, they were just shutting the door on this man. Like he wasn't there. I'm not trying to laugh, but I'm so sorry, but that's just rude. Like, I can't. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's just, I feel like it's hysterical. It's hysterical in the sense that people are just so disgusting. For a president that's going to leave and didn't care about you, that's crazy.
Yeah. And don't get me, let's just talk about Biden. And so we're going to jump back to the debate because we got to have some funny times where a fly was on, what's that dude's name that was like vice president of
Pence?
Yeah. His head, there was a fly on his head. And then Biden had merch that was like a fly swatter. Like, Biden was petty. Like, I mean, that's, I don't really...
No, but wait. The funniest thing is those are robots.
Huh?
That fly was a robot.
How do you know that?
If you know, I'm so serious. If you look it up, it was a trained robot. And they told the fly to go and land on his head.
They should.
No, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Like, if you look it up, that is a robot. And then they said they were going to update the robot to let it poop on people's heads.
They should. No, don't.
I'm just playing, y'all. But if it is real, like, I feel like that's the funniest thing ever. They decided to land a fly on Mike Pence's head.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But if it's true, though, do y'all know how technology is scary? Like,
but yeah, Biden had merch that was like a fly swatter, and I was weak.
You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I have to look it up. I'm so sorry. But
oh, and when Kamala Harris is like, I'm speaking, I was like, damn it. She was, because Mike Pitts, he was trying to override her, and she's like, I'm speaking. And that's on what? Yes. Tell him, Queen. Her. You had to tell him. It's like, she's speaking. So listen to what she has to say.
See. I don't know. I can't find it. But that video was hilarious to me. If that was like something completely true, and nobody believes it because it's like, it's unbelievable and it's true. I feel like that's hilarious. And the birds work for the bourgeoisie, but we're not going to talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just trying to lighten the mood because that's just disrespectful. The Capitol. Ran into the Capitol. Anyway, it is 15 minutes, and we'll be right back with some other topic probably. Might talk a little bit more, but anyway, we'll be right back.
Bossed Up Lead Hers Incorporated is a 501c3 nonprofit corporation with a mission to eliminate stereotypes amongst women and girls in the workplace, schools, and communities, while providing a sanctuary to produce intentional growth, success, and significance. Generate essential resources to elevate women and girls to an entrepreneurial mindset and executive leadership. Our amazing team of regulars and part-time volunteers are committed to helping others. We take our convictions and turn them into action. Think you would be a good fit? Get in touch for more information. If you wish to find out more or donate to help with our cause, go to bossdupleadhers.org.
Girl Power Up provides certified leadership training, skill building, personal development, and networking possibilities. We offer free courses for learning professional skills for career advancement, various field trip opportunities for building cultural understanding and diversity, workshops for empowerment and mindset, self-care and support activities. Our goal is to empower our young women with the necessary leadership skills to succeed in whatever career or business they choose. Join us by visiting our website at girlpowerup.org.
And we're back. So we were on the topic of Kamala Harris and how she was like, let me speak, and wouldn't like let him run over her. But with that being said, let's talk about women in office. How do you feel about it?
Me, I feel like women in office is amazing. Seeing women of all color, and like, it's not even about like, it's just about women, period. Seeing women just in office doing all these things, and Kamala Harris, first of all, vice president, like, that's crazy. Like, a woman, wasn't she the first woman to be vice president? Like, that's crazy. That's a big accomplishment, and it just shows that women are as powerful as men. And it's like, she did that. Yeah, Kamala Harris. Applaud.
Oh my gosh. Didn't we have to vote for president and vice president?
I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Because Biden automatically made Kamala Harris vice president. It's like okay.
I'm so confused about all this voting stuff, and I'm about to be 18. This is a tragedy. It's okay. I have 4 years. This one was good. Anyway, so for me, I feel like, yes, she's the first woman, but it kind of is about her race also, because the first woman, and she's African American, that's a milestone for anybody. Like, and not even anybody, that's a milestone for the African American community. You want to know why? Because we've been through all of this stuff, even now, as we were stating before, and now we have an African American vice president, just to shove it in your face. Not saying like to boast and stuff like that, but it's really a boasted moment for the minority. I mean, we're the majority, but we're the minority in a sense that the government is not for us. It's mainly for
the government
white
is
males.
Just racially divided. Like, it's racially just unfair.
Exactly. So it's a milestone for, yes, African Americans and women in general. So yeah, I just wanted to say that before I went ahead, because I'm going to go back to my slogan. I don't want to lie to you guys. I will never say something out of the ordinary that I don't feel like is completely true to me. And like, you don't have to agree with me because I don't want everybody to just agree with me. I feel like that's not something that would stick with me, right? Because not everything is agreed upon. And of course, everybody has differences. I want somebody to be like, hey, I feel this way. And I'm like, okay, well, I feel this way. And we have a good conversation about it. And if nobody changes their opinion, because I'm pretty sure I'm really strong-willed, I probably won't change my opinion, but we can agree to disagree. I enjoy that. Like, it's just a regular conversation. But
oh wait, back to the inauguration. Did y'all see Obama and Michelle walk down the stairs? Cause yes, all eyes was on them at that moment. Cause they was the only ones holding hands. I ain't see no other. Was it the president? It was like the presidents, the past presidents, and then they white. Yeah, them. They wasn't holding hands. But look at Michelle and Obama. Inseparable. Powerful couple. But yeah, go ahead.
No, it's the pictures with the latest vice president. The vice president that was vice president when Obama was president. He went to go.
George. Is it George Washington Bush? It's not George.
George Washington.
I was like, George.
No, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know the vice
George
president.
Bush.
I just know.
Oh, you talking about the vice president?
Yeah, the vice president. The vice president when Obama was president, he went to go find Michelle Obama. Because, like, they showed pictures of him sitting with Michelle every time. And it was so cute. It was so
Biden,
cute.
the vice president for...
It was? I don't know. It was somebody. Somebody was there looking for Michelle. And it was so cute. Because he always finds her and sit next to her. I don't know. Guys, I'm sorry.
You're talking about Joe. No, it was.
If you know, you know, because I can't remember. I really can't.
Biden wasn't. I don't think.
I really can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just sorry. Oh my gosh, not sorry in that context, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Joe Biden was the vice president. So.
Then I have no idea who that man was, but I see him all the time.
About Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
You talking about Bernie Sanders?
I'm probably talking about Bernie Sanders.
That finds Michelle.
Yeah, he goes to look for her and sit next to her. He's so cute. That is the cutest thing ever. I feel like that's adorable. Anyway, I was at but. Okay, I said but. Yes, women in office is wonderful. It gives somebody something to look forward to. Because, like, people are like, women can't be the next president when you're, like, little. When you're just, like, really little. And then some little girl was like, I'm going to be president. And then the boys look. I feel like that was disrespectful. Like, we didn't know back then, but that's really disrespectful when you look back at it. And now...
people really did that.
Yeah. Some people, you know. It wasn't... It's like when we were at an auntie side of town. Let's just say it. It was then. It was then. But... with that being said, little girls have, like, somebody to look up to. And they're like, okay, I'm going to do a step further and be president. Because if there was vice president, if something happens to Biden, God forbid, then she's president. And I feel like that's the peak of everything. I don't know what would happen when that happens. Because, again, like Kevin said, politicians lie. But I feel like that's still a wonderful thing for women. So that's where I stand on that.
Oh yeah, I already said mine. Women in office, it's like they said, it does give some little children or little girls specifically because you know I'm just not gonna sugarcoat anything, but boys really have tried to steal girls like shine. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Like, if they say, "Oh, I want to like be a race car driver," you can't drift or whatever you gotta do to be a race car driver. Like, you can't drift. You can't do that. Like, girls can do. I'm not gonna say way more, but we can do the same amount of work that dudes can do. So it's amazing to see Camilla Harris in the position that she's in now. Because, like Deja said again, it gives young girls somebody to look at and be like, or set goals for themselves and like achieve higher or achieve more than what they wanted to achieve, like back then.
Okay. We're at 25 minutes. When did I stop last time? I forgot. But I'm pretty sure it's time to take a break, so we'll be right back after the break.
Girl Power Up provides certified leadership training, skill building, personal development, and networking possibilities. We offer free courses for learning professional skills for career advancement, various field trip opportunities for building cultural understanding and diversity, workshops for empowerment and mindset, self-care and support activities. Our goal is to empower our young women with the necessary leadership skills to succeed in whatever career or business they choose. Join us by visiting our website at girlpowerup.org.
Glossy Melanin Beauty, LLC cosmetic and body care line, is operated by a teen entrepreneur that provides you with lip gloss and lip oils that will leave your lips looking, smelling, and feeling amazing. Their products give your lips the beauty and the shine they deserve with lasting hydration. For those non-lipstick wearers, Glossy Melanin Beauty offers several amazing colors if you want to add a little color and shine to your lips. Try out their body oils and body scrubs that will leave your body full of shimmer, feeling soft and moisturized. You can contact Glossy Melanin Beauty, LLC at mshake.ke/glossy melanin beauty.
And we're back. So, next topic. Since I don't really have much to say about women in office. I said all that I could say. But what are you looking forward to, like, after everything happens?
A change in the black community. Okay,
this isn't Trump.
Everything.
You're not Trump. And I'm not Biden, okay? Let me speak. Anyway, what are you looking forward to when he gets into his seat comfortably? Okay.
First off, I would like him to eliminate all tests that are going to be taken to school. Yes, take those away, Biden. If you hear this, take those away. Because we do not need, what are they called? ELCs, SATs? We don't need those at all. Because some people, like I said in several episodes, school, some people aren't test takers. They can do well in school, but when it comes to a test, they will fail. And I'm one of those people. So please, Biden, hear me out. And just eliminate tests and chill. Next thing is the black community. Not just the black community, but like, what's that? I can't get it out, but we'll just say communities that have been racially like profiled or whatever. So change it. I'm sorry. The police officers need to be trained more. Give them more training. I don't care if, like, come on now, they need more training. It's not even about training, but like, don't hire somebody. Like, what do you want?
Just give them a whole new system.
It's like, come on now. Don't hire somebody. You know what? Make them do tests, like little tests on the side. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. What tests can they give them?
People lie on tests.
No, I'm not talking about those type of tests. I'm talking about, like, real world tests. Like,
I know people lie on those tests. If you're talking about, like, job interview tests, that type of test. No, I'm not saying, like, the context of the questions, but, like, if you're talking about in the civil rights movement, there's a little black girl, and she did this, that, and the third. People are gonna lie on that test.
I know that. I'm talking about like real world tests, like I'm not saying shoot, like I'm saying like, okay, so say they won't expect anything and they're on like duty or something, and they see, you know, that does not sound smart.
Mm-mm.
Now that
No.
you know what? Just don't hire anybody that you think is like racist.
Destroy the system.
Yeah.
Anarchy. Let me stop.
And change the government system. It should not be that like divided at all. We should all be equal. But that's never gonna. That is never gonna change. And I know it's never gonna change. But it would be nice, Biden, if you could, you know, just change it just a little bit. Just not even a little bit, but a lot, but just a little bit. And I'll be thankful.
I'm tired of you saying never, and you listen to that Justin Bieber song 25-8.
What are you talking about?
Never say never, okay? It'll change, just not right now.
That government system has not changed in so many years. More than 20 years. More than 40 years.
Okay. It could change.
And you think Biden is going to change that?
I didn't say Biden is going to change that. You just said never. Like, it'll never change. Like, ever in history, forever.
It's never going to change. It's always going to be racially divided either way. If it just changes a little bit, it's still going to be racially divided even a little bit.
Never say never. The world could be racially divided, but the system doesn't have to be.
The system is always going to be racially divided.
It doesn't have to be.
But it will always
But you can change it, you know?
But they will never change.
But history can change.
History just repeats itself.
Well, we can repeat a good history. We can change whatever it was that we needed to change, and then it repeats the good stuff.
Do you think in all these years...
I'm just saying, never say never.
I'm not going to sit here and say that I believe that the system is going to change and the government is going to change. Because it's not, to tell you the truth. It's always going to be racially divided, even a little bit. Even if they do change it, it is always going to be racially divided. And that's how I feel on that part.
You see, in my little head, I'm just like, okay, not in my years. Maybe I might die, turn into a vinyl record. People gonna play me and pass me around, put me in thrift shops and stuff like that. And then, poof, the government system has changed. Like, I might not be alive for it, but it might not always be like this. It could change. I'm not saying this is a high possibility. No, the possibility is very low. But then again, never say never. It could be 0.1%. That 0.1%, I got faith in it. You know? It's not. It's different.
Sorry, I don't have faith in the government. The government is trash in general. Government, do not arrest me. I didn't say anything. I did not say anything wrong. Because you guys know what you do. And you guys know what you stand for. You know?
The problem is the oblivious people that decide that they don't want to actually look it up for themselves and go by what people have taught them.
Are you talking about me?
No. Did you just think I was talking about you?
Because you always... Okay.
If I was talking about you, I would have said it. Anyway. This is a professional radio show. I don't talk about people.
You just talked about Trump.
Okay, but Trump talked about my race, so it's payback.
And your race talked about Trump. But you still talked about Trump.
Okay, no, my race, me, as my race, talked about Trump. Okay, so anyway, that's just payback. He called us savages, and then called savages to raid his home. Like, You can't do that. Anyway.
Oh, those people that vandalize the Capitol are savages. They are thugs. Arrest them.
They are terrorists.
They're thugs.
Terrorists.
They're ghetto.
Terrorists. Anyway,
I'm just I'm not. I am just.
No, but seriously, oh my gosh, we're gonna get canceled, Heaven. No, but where was I? We were talking about oblivious people. How they can be oblivious and like textbooks could tell them one thing and they run with it. Or they go the entire opposite direction and be like, oh, that textbook said that the sky is purple, green, and red. And the sky is obviously blue. It makes no sense. How are you that oblivious to what's right in front of you? It's either you go one way or the other.
A lot of people aren't raised to be aware of what's going on.
Okay, but you don't have to be raised to be aware.
I mean, they could choose to be aware, but at the same time, they wouldn't know what or where to start. Well, I mean, they would, but some people, they wouldn't. They need some guidance, basically. Some people need guidance, and everybody knows everybody needs a little help and guidance to understand things. So I wouldn't blame it all. And society has been blinded most of these years.
I know, but if you really look at it, it makes no sense how somebody claimed land and there was nobody on it, and the people that were on it, they moved. They just decided that they wanted to go that way. And I understand that they put some little things in there, but they don't put the whole story. Indigenous people, they don't get the recognition that they deserve.
I'm using social media. So what is it called? Social studies for this example.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm not gonna say I don't listen to social studies, but it doesn't click me.
I understand history. That's the class that I ace every time I get it.
I'm in honors history, and all I do is turn in work, but I don't understand anything. So there's no excuse why, Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because some people.
Did you just have to rub that in my face?
No, I was.
Did you just interrupt me like you were Trump?
Don't compare me to Trump.
Did you just interrupt me while I was talking about me acing my history class to answer that you're in honors history?
Taking honors class.
Rude. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
We're a history too. Okay.
I ace history class and I understand the concepts. Now, some things I do forget, but I aced. What was it? What was the history where they were talking about Hamilton? I aced Hamilton because of music. Music is.
Are we just gonna talk about history?
Oh, my bad. I done that off. I was talking about something else. Heaven help me out here.
Yeah, because you lost me at social studies when you were talking about social studies. So I can't. You was making an example.
Anyway, like, the indigenous people aren't getting the respect that they deserve. Of course, they're trying to compensate them now after years, millions of years of them not being recognized and them being treated like they're not even alive. But I don't think there's enough money to compensate for what the colonizers have done to them. So, yeah, I don't think that's even half of it. So the people that just don't look into anything or don't know anything about anything, and it doesn't click in their head like something's wrong here. This isn't the full story, or this doesn't even look halfway correct. It doesn't click to me how they could just sit there and be like, okay, that's right. I don't see a problem here. I understand that. Yeah, that's perfectly right.
Because some people are blind and they don't have guidance. I keep telling you this.
You can't be that blind. Stevie Wonder's blind and he played the piano. I mean, come on now.
You have to bring Stevie in this.
I mean, it don't make no sense. It makes absolutely no sense how you could be that oblivious. But anyway, we'll go right on break and come back probably with the same topic.
Cards Productions, LLC is a production company owned and operated by a professional teen entrepreneur. They are dedicated in creating and providing you with powerful and artistic photos, graphic designs, and personalized t-shirts. Cards Productions, LLC delivers strong marketing tools that will help your company get noticed. With qualified and exceptional services, they capture lasting family memories, provide senior photography, animal portraits, business headshots and events, birthday parties, children events, and much more. If you are looking for professionalism, quality products, and exceptional photos, contact Cards Productions, LLC on her Instagram page at KARDS Productions.
Dr. Lashley is an expert teen culture strategist who educates leaders on techniques to harmonize family and work life, while developing dynamic and productive teams. After being raised underprivileged, becoming a single mother of two, Dr. Lashley married an Army soldier who deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq, and Korea 11 times during his 20 years of service. She was forced to raise 3 of 5 children essentially alone. As a working mother and college student for 10 years, she had to find a sense of balance while juggling her children's activities and not losing herself in the process. She now helps working mothers and women in leadership positions harmonize their life while creating dynamic and productive teams at home and work. Are you ready for Dr. Lashley to elevate your teams at work and home? If so, contact her today by sending an email to info@drtracielashly.com or by going to her website at drtracylashley.info.
And we're back. So, the last topic we were talking about what we were expecting, like what we wanted to happen, and also the oblivious side of what's actually going on. I feel like this generation, like back to what I was saying about my grandparents when we were talking about it, one of my grandparents said that this generation is starting to understand more and looking into more things due to the use of technology. I understand some technology and sources aren't the best, but some, they actually know what they're talking about. You just have to get the right source. Just get the right source. That's all I could say about that. But he was mentioning that this generation is doing more than, any other generation besides the generation that was actually marching. There's not much else I can say about that, but they're doing it in a different kind of way. Like, we have social media, we have the streets, we're talking, we have our voices. Not the streets, but like, we're talking in the streets, so our voices. We have teachers. Some teachers are actually wonderful. Like, I love my English teacher and my history teacher this year. Absolutely adore them. They were great people. They are great people. I'm talking like they done passed away. They are still alive. They're wonderful people. I love them this year because they actually taught us things. Well, they're actually trying to teach students things about how life is, what goes on, why it happened. Not even why it happened, like how they feel about it. Like, they're genuinely upset at the things that have been going on for years. And today, I think I asked my history teacher, did they ever bring it to the board or anything about updating the history books? And she was like, no, and it's a problem, isn't it? And I was like, oh yeah, it's a problem. It's a huge problem. And she said that I really honestly have faith in y'all and you all, that's like, because we need to get it fixed. We need new textbooks. We need to figure out what's going on, why it happened. We need the truth and more context, because nobody really gets in depth when they're looking at a textbook. But she was saying that this is why I'm teaching you whatever I can now, and I'm trying to help, because she actually had a teacher that gave her a book on African American history and things that happened in the past when it came to indigenous people. And she was like, I appreciate him because I still have the book. It's locked up. It's like in a safe place. And she's not too old, but she's old enough where that's not normal when it came to teachers back then, because they didn't really have to do that. So she still has the book. She still loves that teacher. She knows the name and everything. But yeah, I absolutely adore those teachers, and I feel like they needed credit. So I gave them their credit.
What were you? For Biden, another thing that I want to see change is the global warming issue. It's become a real issue going on. Like, wait, did the forest fires start because of the global warming and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Forest fires.
Well,
it started because of a lot of things, but I'll say global warming needs to stop. We need resources to help stop global warming and the forest fires, because animals are going extinct. And I think it was something going on with the polar bears, like
the ice caps are melting.
Yeah, that needs to be changed too. So just the climate, things that's going on in the climate and like the forest fires and stuff, I think that needs to be changed.
Was your teacher saying something about that?
No, not at all.
Your math teacher wasn't saying?
No.
Well, whatever happened, I heard somebody say something like, I don't understand how people could believe in global warming, because way back then it was hotter than what it is now.
Oh, I think he did. He was just playing though. He was always playing though.
I don't know, but I was a little heated. I was like, that's not it. That's a no-no. I was just upset because how could you? Like, it just didn't click with me. But with that, I feel like people actually think like that. I mean, people do actually think like that, but in what aspect do you have, like, what do you have to believe that global warming isn't a thing? It makes no sense to me. Absolutely not. But I don't think we have much to say about anything else. Oh, I have a little snippet of what I want to talk about next week. Yeah, next week. I have a little snippet. So, since we're kind of behind time, and it's only like 40 minutes, I'll give you something. So, plans change. Like I said, constantly, all the time, forever, because the world revolves, and it never stops. And I feel like people should evolve while it revolves. With that being said, I figured out that I don't have to go to college for a year if I do move to Texas, because out-of-state fees. Anyway, do you have anything to leave them off with?
Biden, be a better president than Trump was. Because I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't like you either, Biden. Until you get in office and show me the things that you were talking about, I'm not going to like you because I feel like you're lying on some aspects. But when I see it, we're cool. Like, I like you because Barack Obama likes you. I like you because Kamala Harris, you did that. She's vice president now. I like you because Michelle Obama likes you. But as soon as you mess up, well, not as soon as you mess up, but like, you don't make the promises you said you would make. If they don't come true, we're going to have real issues. Me and you. But yes, Biden, you're a great president. Positive energy only. Be a great president.
I'm going to say. You said what?
I said be a better president than the last one.
Anyway, since we're sending messages off to Biden, I didn't know we was on the president's radar. But I guess we're up there now. Oh my God, we on the president's radar. Anyway, back to Biden. Hi, Biden. How you doing? You doing great? Anyway, so I don't have any much to say to you. I just want to say hi. How you doing? Looking nice. Memes are nice. Keep them coming. We love memes. Memes are great. But yeah, what have I said? I don't really care for you. I do, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. Yeah. We love you, but we don't really. I mean, you're president, and we love that. But you're president, and we don't like that. You understand? I hope so. I hope you understand. Because what I'm trying to say is, if you don't deliver, Trump is going to probably deliver more of his troops into the office. And we don't want that. We absolutely don't want that. Because Camilla is now in office.
And if somebody touches Camilla, it's going to be war behind her. I don't care. Don't come for the queen.
I thought Michelle was the queen.
Michelle Obama is always the queen. She's always on top. But
she's the princess.
She's vice president now. So
she's the princess.
It's her.
She's princess. But yeah, just please don't let Trump. Wait, you know what? Just lock him up. Lock up Trump and we'll love you. I'll love you. I'll love you forever. Just lock up Trump. And please don't start any fights with any countries that we have no problem with.
Don't blow up anybody.
Don't, please. I don't want war. I really don't. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go into sheds and everything like that. I'm not ready for that life. I'm not ready for a Great Depression, so please keep the stock market in check.
Oh, and don't make those vaccines mandatory.
Oh, yeah. We do have a vaccine, don't we? That's disgusting. Please don't. I'm begging you. Because that's bad. Somebody with a peanut allergy almost died because of that vaccine. What does peanuts have to do with a vaccine for COVID? It makes no sense to me. Anyway, now information for you guys to go off with. Don't expect everything to be peaches and cream and perfect and fine and dandy because a new president that's named Joe Biden is now in the presidency and in the White House because, of course, not everything is perfect. So, we're not Sharpay. And her life wasn't even perfect. She was sad. She went out sad. So, yeah. Just a piece of advice.
Another thing is know your history so that, history is always going to repeat itself, but so that it doesn't repeat itself. Things that don't need to be repeated stays unrepeated, basically. So just know your history so that things won't repeat, basically.
All right. And is that all we're leaving them off with?
Yep.
I think so. All right, guys.
All right,
we'll see you next Saturday at noon. Catch us then. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Dear Queens of Tomorrow, where the Girl Power Up Youth Group speaks with future queens, teen entrepreneurs, influencers, and motivators who share their journeys in person and entrepreneurial growth, empowerment, and mindset tips, girl talk, self-care, and keys of success that will empower you to be your best self. Follow Girl Power Up on social media at Girl Power Up at bossdupleadherz.org and visit www.girlpowerup.org. Remember to be intentional and be empowered and have a great day on purpose.